Allegheny in the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 18 Cardinals.
They'll look to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
72.
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Woo! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And they will finally run him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Oh, they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 13-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Forced to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a give on the ground. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down. Stay on the ground. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays. This one on the ground. And this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, 1st and goal.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Here we go. 60, go.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that.
What stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. The gain is 64.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing Jackson.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Larry! Sit up!
Jackson. That's home Baltimore. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score. Ravens 21. Steelers 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one, caught by Miami.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Out of
the gun, he'll throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. He'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air one more time. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd and long. Back to throw. On the run to the right. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
The third quarter begins with a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
At the 47-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, go, go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 21-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll go over the middle and find his running back. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He's got his big tight end. Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease at which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Return it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
Ravens 31, Steelers 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, they'll run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got 5 open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
at the 30-yard line.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance and contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
35-35. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Push to his right.
change it.
Second down. Jackson. Looking into the middle. There's Flowers. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
The 50-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A first down throw for Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Hey, middle. Sit on. Yo.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. Now it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
What? You.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 65 guy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Have decision, go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Has his man. It's Samuel. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. They'll stick to the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read.
And this is blocked. They got it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
And they come through with a huge play to bail out their defense. But this is something that just cannot happen along this offensive line. Late in the 4th quarter, 1 breakdown is all it takes. The kick gets blocked, and it might end up costing them the game.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.